Alright, everything should be working. It's quite the introduction. The morning light fills your eyes. You try to sit upright. You're lying on the cold, wet dock where you collapsed the night before. A short man is shouting orders at a handful of workers disembarking from a boat nearby. The man notices you. Welcome to the Great Marrow. I may say, quite the dramatic first impression. I see you've already introduced yourself to the jagged rocks along the bay. Did you not see the lighthouse? It was shining right at you. Ah well. I'm glad to see our new fisherman upright and breathing. Your boat was hopelessly damaged, but I've had a few of the locals move your things onto one of our old vessels. We'll catch up later to discuss more details. I'll let you get out there and catch some fish, see if you can fill your cargo while you get your bearings in the light. Finally, I don't suppose I need to say this, but get back by sundown before the fog rolls in. Keep an eye on the time. It can really creep up on you. Okay, that's different. I see how this is gonna. I see how it works. Yeah, I'm gonna like this game. I'm getting the gist of things. I can't fish that. Good to know. What can I fish? Okay. I love playing Tetris. Well, this is... Yeah, that's how I do that. Yep. Alright. What do I need to do? Fish. That's about it. Understood. A floating buoy. It serves to mark safe passage past dangerous rocks and obscured hazards. The dim light also provides a brief respite in the gloom of night. I need to find shallow water to fish in, which it doesn't look like there's much of. See if I can get that. No, can't fish that. I'm gonna go check this out. Added cabin. Morning of the second day of the honeymoon, and our first day proper. Today we're sailing around the island and inlets at the back of the Great Marrow. I love the rocks here. The layers and the colors are so striking. Furthermore, fishing is relatively poor in these shallows, so I know he'll keep his hand on the wheel instead of the rods. He renamed the boat last night. Julie did a fancy renaming ceremony and everything. I think he took that more seriously than the wedding. Supposedly, it's very important to perform it correctly, lest you want ill fortune to follow the vessel. He wanted to throw away everything with the old name on it, but I kept the keychain. Ocean Riches was a good name. I think he's prepared a surprise picnic lunch. I can see the basket half hidden stuffed under a blanket at the front of the cabin. I love when he tries to be romantic. And it's getting dark, so I believe it's time to leave. Yes, I know I've organized my stash in Tarkov enough times. Try to make as much money as I can, I guess. Get back before night. Although I do not move very quickly at all. You step onto the dock at Greater Marrow. The mayor is waiting nearby. Ah, I see you've returned in one piece. Very good. Before you head off to town, we should discuss the matter of your boat. As I mentioned earlier, your old boat was too badly damaged to be repaired. However, I'm more than happy to sell you that replacement vessel, yours to own. I understand you may not have the necessary funds on hand, so we'll consider it a loan. But I want to make this easy for you. Until your debt is repaid, a tiny portion of your fish sales will go towards paying it off. A small amount of interest will go towards improving the town. So to recap, you'll need to sell fish to the local market, paying off your debt, and in turn keeping the population fed and satisfied. Do you understand? Where do I sell the fish? A local fishmonger will appraise and purchase what you catch. He's open all hours. Off you go then. Sell those fish while they're still fresh. You enter a squalid shack on the fringe of the marketplace. The familiar smell of fish fills the air. Flies buzz haphazardly around the downcast man behind the counter. You're the new fisherman, eh? Surprised they found a new one so fast. What happened to the other one? It takes a certain type of person to last out there. It's not a life for everyone. Anyway, to business. I'll pay you for the fish. Bigger and fresher means more money. Some species are worth more too. Other towns on other islands may pay you different, but while you've still got a debt outstanding here, I'd suggest you work on paying it off first. So let's see what you got. I can sell everything for... Or I can leave. I can sell everything for 140.14. And I lose that. The mayor is standing outside the fishmonger's store. Excellent work. I have no doubt you'll be able to provide for this town. Look here, I found this down by the docks. I'm sure someone like you could make something out of it. Why don't you take it? Research card. Oh, one last thing. Our local shipwright mentioned she might be able to make some modifications to your ship. You should pay her a visit. As you walk into the yard, you see the shipwright making repairs to the damaged hull. She looks up at you briefly before turning back to her work. You must be the new fisherman. I can make improvements to your vessel in the yard. Mind you, I'm not in the business of doing favors around here. Payment is up front, and everything takes some time to install. Also, if you take any damage on the rocks, or any damage at all, I can patch it up, mostly. She shrugs and gestures towards the hull. She's currently attempting to repair a number of wooden boards, all well above the waterline, are splintered and scratched. You take a look around. Just remember, the bigger the equipment, the longer it takes to install, so plan ahead. So, fishing poles? I don't have money for that. And that I can get. So we'll put that on. And what does that do? I can't afford anything else. And I guess now we'll rest till morning. Put this away while I don't know what to do with it. And I guess we go fishing again. What do we got now? Another encyclopedia entry, and I guess we start the day. Now I should be able to fish most of the rest of the stuff out in the shallows. Now I can fish Gulf flounder. Hopefully that one's worth more. Should be, now that I've got a trophy fish. I guess we'll just try to make the most money as we can today. Hopefully afford more improvements so that I can fish deeper water and make more money. That's all I can fit. So hopefully I can pay off this debt as quickly as possible and then not be losing money every time I sell. This boat is miserably slow. I'm gonna have to fix that. Put another engine on it, or a better engine at that. I've had a special order come through from a customer. If you can fulfill it, I'll pay you above normal prices. What do I gotta do? 1 Gulf flounder and 1 gray eel. Just bring them when you have them. You'll have to have a rod that can handle shallow water fish in order to catch those. The shipwright should be able to sort that out for you. You got any fish for that order? I do right now. We have the flounder. I don't want to give him the best one. Back to regular business. Have you seen that strange red light at night? It seemed to be rising from the west. I did not see that. I'm gonna have to investigate that. That will be worth looking into. One fish. Awesome. That looks like the eels I need. Okay, that's gonna throw me for a loop. I see why night's a bad thing. Exposure to fog and other things increases your panic. Bright lights and sleep will reduce it. Alright, so fog's bad. Night and fog are bad. It's pretty straightforward. Yep, I got the eel. 47.15. Good, good. They should be pleased with these. I've got another order here. This one's a little more curious. They want a couple squid and a whole black grouper. I know where squid is, I don't know where the grouper is. Don't see many people fishing squids these days. They only feed at night, and well, you know what nights are like around here. Good luck. Yeah, night's bad. So what do I do with that research part? I still have to figure that out. Can I get a better engine? So how fast this one? 14. Okay, I can't get a better one, but I can get another one. The skies were lit up with a weird crimson glow the other night. Did you see it? Well, now I do, right there. Now that everyone keeps talking about it, yeah, I'm noticing it. And we'll sleep till morning, and hopefully... A hunched woman approaches you from the steps to the lighthouse. She stops some distance away and looks at you with a concerned and visible apprehension. Why are you here? I've come to fish. Right? Yeah. There's nothing here for someone like you anymore. Do yourself a favor and move on. Well, I can't. I'm in debt. Kind of enslaved to the mayor right now. She turns and shuffles back along the path that leads to the light. Well, that was rude. Just the person I was hoping to see. You'd be sailing out east towards Little Marrow. Will you give this package to the dock worker there, please? Small package. The contents don't feel like anything at all. Just a wrapped mess of shapes. That's not suspicious. The mayor hands you a small, damp package bound in string. It's dripping slightly. The dock worker will pay you upon delivery. Please be quick about it. I don't want it to spoil. What kind of drugs are we handing off? Don't forget to check your compass and map if you get lost. I guess I'm making a handoff. That's a turn. I'm a fisherman, a mule, all sorts of stuff. I do like the atmosphere of the game so far, though. I'm hoping one of these larger fish is the grouper I've got to catch. What? A delivery? Let's see here. He tears a small hole in the paper and peeks inside. You can't say for sure, but it feels as though he's shielding it from your view. Yeah, nice and fresh. That'll do nicely. I'm to pay you, I suppose? He hands you some money. 25 bucks. I was given this old book a few weeks back, but it didn't make much sense to me. You'll surely get more use out of it. Sustainable fishing. Added to the cabin. He pulls a crumpled book from his back pocket and hands it to you. A number of pages are folded over. Keep it in your cabin. Perhaps you can read it while you're out on the water. Stop by for a chat anytime. I know how lonely it can be. What do? You enter a brightly lit shop. It's packed with antiques, the shelves full of jewelry and other baubles. An old man peers at you over silver spectacles. Hello, is that... No, I don't believe we've met. Forgive me. My eyes aren't what they used to be. I specialize in antiques and jewelry. I'll purchase any special trinkets you happen to have. Have you got anything nice with you today, perhaps? No. Unless you buy fishing rods. Or engines. I gotta see if I can catch the grouper that I need. hoping that's what you are. Nope, this is cod. Not exactly what I'm looking for. But it's money nonetheless. I wonder how I'm supposed to read that book. How do I read pursuits? 2 arrow squid, 1 black grouper. Yep, that's... Oh, I guess that's how I do it. And then I still need the grouper. Which I can't seem to find. Looks like there's sharks out there. I don't know where I would find the grouper I need. Unless they're both nocturnal. Which is possible. Jenga that any better than it is right now. So we'll just sell this and hopefully find what I need to fish relatively quick. Hope the seagulls didn't get your catch, those blasted pests. I need to remember that F is the button I need to be pressing. The mayor is walking quickly towards you. He seems to be in a great mood. The spring in his step. Fantastic news. Thanks partly to your efforts, Greater Marrow is growing. Our town is sure to be swarming with visitors any day now. In fact, I've granted a consent for the shipwright to expand her facilities. An old dry dock is operational again. We've also allocated some money to improve the fishmonger's services. He hopes to have something to talk about with you soon. Keep up the good work. We're glad you've chosen to be here with us. I didn't choose, I was told. This is the dry dock. We'll make significant improvements to your vessel here. We're talking extra space, more attachment points for equipment, and even superior hulls. We'll need a decent stock of hard materials for these projects, lumber, metal scraps, that sort of thing. How do I get that? There's plenty of decent material around the coast from various shipwrecks and the like. I'm sure you'll find a way to get them. Materials assigned towards upgrades will be stored, so there's no worry. So don't worry if you only have half of what is needed. I don't have it. I have research here? No. So what do I do with research parts? Still don't know what to do with that. Ah, here, never mind, I'm figuring it out. Because that would be nice, but it's huge. I'd rather condense the other two into one before having something like massive. Found a book out back. Could be useful to you. The fishmonger reaches under the counter and hands you a damp, battered book. A few shimmering fish scales are stuck to the cover. So I've got 2 books to read. And a whole bunch of fish that I have to catch at night, as it seems. Should be here any time. Hopefully then I can start catching the squid I need. And hopefully not go insane while I do. You got any fish for that order? I do. I don't have the grouper, and no one told me rocks appeared out of thin air when it's nighttime. Let's see the rest of it. And second. It's almost done. I still gotta get the grouper. I caught that fish. So I can't find the grouper I need. I'm assuming I need to find it at night, which goes against pretty much everything I'm told to do, but I'm assuming that's when I have to fish for it. That's squid. That's a rock. That's more rocks. Okay, I see how this is going to be an issue. I'm just going to call it a night. I'm not finding what I need tonight. And I'm going to die if I stay up. Also going mentally insane. Oh my, you look exhausted. You're not forgetting to get some sleep, are you? As I always say, taking frequent breaks is an important part of being productive. That's great. But I need to fish at night right now. Okay, that's gotta get fixed. Hopefully I can. That's all. Repair that. And I've got... One does it better. Also, get a lens. Buy one of those. Get it installed so that I can fish at night and hopefully find the grouper I need. Eventually, I gotta find the grouper I need. Oh, so I'll grab this. Oh fuck. That's awesome. That seems about right. I get to get that fixed. I can go fast again. And I've got another book. I just need to find the grouper. They seem to be non-existent. Another one of those. I can read that later. First, I need to find wherever grouper is. Which seems to be nowhere. Grouper appears to be nowhere. There's nowhere I can find it. Hoping this light can help, but I don't know where to find any of the fish I need. Because they don't appear to be anywhere around here. Here's the eels. Or a eel. I don't know where the grouper is. Okay, that's ominous. Nighttime doesn't... yeah, nighttime's bad. I don't know where I'm going to find the grouper I need. You see that strange red light at night? Yeah, I've said that before. It's nothing new. It's coming out every night. I finished reading that book. I did. Read that book. Hopefully that has something to do with going faster, I would imagine. I just need to find wherever I can get grouper. Just don't know where that would be. Okay, that's not right. Staring outwards, unblinking, eyes borrowed from a larger being, but not the mind to process what it sees. Now we're getting to the fun part, I see. I'm figuring I'm probably going to need the ocean rod. Because I don't see how else I'm supposed to get grouper or where grouper would be. Trophy fish. Regular mackerel. Hopefully I can just make a lot of money, I guess. And see where that gets me. This grouper appears to be non-existent. What's that? These look like sharks. So I very much doubt this is what I should be fishing. Oceanic. If I can't fish that, where would grouper be? Can't fit any more of that, so I guess we're gonna go see what the fishmonger thinks about the all-seeing cod and get rid of the rest of this. What are these? Oh, well, I found it. I'm gonna get rid of the one of you so that I can finish this. Finally figured out where they are. Just took 2 days before they finally showed up, and I could do what was needed of me. You got any fish for that order? Yep. Finally found that. Sweet crisp $97. The fishmonger wraps up the fish and hands you some money. Didn't think you had it in you. Night fishing is a tall order. Been meaning to talk to you about some new business venture I've been considering. Crab pots. Got one here for you. In fact, it's a bit banged up, but you could get it fixed at the shipyard. Should be pretty straightforward. Just drop it out in the sea anywhere, and then come back after a day or two and check in on it. Got a customer after a fiddler crab and a common crab. Both species can be found around here. What is it today? You hand the grotesque fish to the fishmonger. He grins, raising the fish up to his face before inhaling a deep, stuttering breath. Freak. Ah, now this is the sort of specimen to liven up my day. I wonder. What a freak. He runs his fingers firmly along the length of the fish, as though feeling for something. He pushes from one side of its stomach, and a small shape can be seen against the bulging scales. This is fucked up. He slices the fish open. From its stomach, he pulls a small piece of fabric and spreads it on the counter. It's a delicately patterned handkerchief. I've never seen that before in all my days. I'll give you this thing, and I'll pay for the fish too, of course. Let's see how much he paid me for it. It's not the first corrupted fish I've seen in all these parts, so I'm sure you'll find more before too long. I'll pay you well if you find any more, because they're worth more. That's what you're telling me. The man is looking at you through my cabin window. His face is mostly in a shadow. I know what you took to the fishmonger, and I'll be clear. I know he extracted an artifact from it. I need to inspect it, but not here. Meet me on Blackstone Isle, out of this bay and cut south of a business proposition that you'll want to hear. I'll be waiting. Okay. Sell all that. And those are expensive. Buy 2 of them. So I can get it fixed up here. Fix that. And so now I can go set those tomorrow. And messages. We had a slight accident yesterday around the shallows at the back of the Greater Marrow. A rock seemingly appeared out of nowhere and struck the front of the boat. Did not penetrate the hull, but it jostled us around and a few items fell overboard into the water. We did not see what they were, which is of some concern, but we believe all important articles are accounted for. We'd been checking over some notes from the boat renaming ceremony. He was paranoid that he performed the steps incorrectly. I've never known him to be so superstitious. He kept the name of the boat. Fiddler Crab. He wants me to go there. So that island. That's out here. I've caught those. It's all accounted for. Rest and get back out there tomorrow. There's plenty of crab. That should hopefully get me something, and now I'm gonna go out and check out what this guy wants. Still early. So I might as well get this out of the way now. So what do you want? The man is standing in the doorway, watching you approach. He's holding an old book in one hand. It's bound in crimson with silver ribbons. You came, good. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a collector of many things, art and artifacts, treasures and truths. I'm curious that occupy the prosperity of desire. And you have something for me. You give the handkerchief to the collector, he holds it up to the flickering light and studies it. These patterns are unmistakable. Even after all this time, the handkerchief comes from an old ship I've been searching for. It sank many years ago. It carried items of great importance, as you can imagine. Retrieving them is proving to be challenging. That's where you come in. My proposition is this. I'll outfit your vessel with equipment that will let you dredge the wrecks in the dark depths. Find me lost relics, and I will reward you in ways beyond all imagining. You need not give up your fishing career. I merely need a few hours with your vessel to make the necessary alterations. What do you say? Sure. An excellent decision. I'll prepare the equipment immediately. It only took half the day. The relics we're looking for are a ring, a necklace, a watch, a music box, and a key. I'd encourage you to ask around the towns about the shipwrecks or other strange occurrences, anything that might be worth investigating. Return when you have something. It's pretty vague. I don't know what something is going to do for me. What something you need. Any ring watch? So take it, assuming that this isn't fish. I take it this is what drew her. Yep. Again. Worn gold ring. So is that the ring he's talking about? I assume not for how simple I got it, but it's right here. Might as well check. The game's pretty good. I'd give it probably a 9. Might not be something you want if you're not into just going around and exploring and doing the tedious fishing and stuff. What is it? Take a look at these trinkets. Do not bother me with common clutter. I hear that the trader in Little Marrow deals in such trivialities. Anything else? Okay, so you don't give a damn about anything that isn't... I take it it's gonna be purple when you want it. Yeah, game's pretty good. I'm enjoying it. So I take it this guy over here, The pawn shop is where I need to sell this one to. He sells random other... Oh, father? Hello, is everything okay? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Well, yes, you see, my only son was lost at sea some years ago. He's still out there, somewhere, in one of those wrecks, all alone in the cold, dark water. This man is clearly trying his hardest to remain composed, but tremors of grief rack his body. I was wondering, I notice you have some dredging equipment installed on your vessel. If you're able to retrieve any of his belongings from the wreck, I think he'd feel more at peace if his memories were with me. He wore a bronze belt buckle, specially engraved. I'd recognize it anywhere. If there's a chance you could find it, I'd be in your debt. Anything else I can help you with? What do you know about strange occurrences? I don't get out a lot anymore, so I don't see much of what goes on. But I do remember the old mayor in his final days. What an awful sight it was. Screaming and throwing things into the sea. Throw it back, he would cry, over and over. Begging anyone who would listen. Howling into the wind these days. Feels almost like I understand. Anything else? Anything else I can help you with? The old mayor was a nut. Okay, so that made me go faster, and hopefully this will make it easier to go fishing. Speaking of fishing, I better get something for today. It's not what I meant when I meant something. I don't want just one fish. What is this? There's magic here. Snag squid. Tasting tongues wreathe wildly around sets of yellowed, crooked teeth. The top row are flattened like human molars. That's not cool. Well, assuming that I'm empty, and I've got a little bit of time, I can at least check this out. Let's see what we get from this. I'm assuming due to the magic, another abhorrent creature from the depths. Maybe. Assuming these are going to be worth more. I hope. Is there any way to change this? I don't think so. Looks like it's pretty good. Or, actually, I could probably see if I can pull it up this time. Yep. Tusked grouper. That's not what I meant to do, but I guess we didn't need it. The lighthouse towers above, waves crash endlessly against the perilous rocks below. All creatures, humans or otherwise, would have their brittle bodies broken and thrown at its feet. You ponder the intrinsic power of this structure, a vast column of stone shouldering the responsibility of countless lives. How long will it stand? How long until it decays into ruin? Its purpose exhausted. The lighthouse towers above. It's a pretty interesting way to describe the lighthouse. Okay, so they both want to talk to me, and firstly, I'm gonna sell. I have $175 worth of fish. Got a feeling about these engines. They'll take you far away. Reliable, too. Provided you take care of them. What engines? They're the same thing. got nothing new for me. What does a lighthouse keeper need? What is it? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? She eyes you suspiciously. There's a spot near the back of Great Marrow where the current carries its wreckage from the seas. Some nights you can see an unnatural glow rising from that patch of dark water. I can't imagine what's down there in the deep. If you're looking for what I think you're looking for, it's best you just move on. You heard any strange things happening? I see plenty of strange things from atop the lighthouse. Sometimes I don't know whether or not I can trust my own eyes. She holds the lantern up so that it shines brightly onto your face. Are you really standing here in front of me? Or is this just another of the fog's tricks? Okay, so she's going nuts. See a lot from up here, you know. I saw that ill-fated boat return. I chose to look the other way. I watched an unnatural glow flicker through those windows. Whatever you've got planned, I hope you know what you're doing out there. What do you know of the old mayor of Little Marrow? I try not to think about him. It's a painful memory for us all. Some nights I still think I can hear the hum of his engines sailing past the bay. But I know he's gone. I don't want to talk about it anymore. So what happened to him? What do you need, Builder? You approach a woman sitting on the dockside, staring out at the sea. She turns to you. What is it like out there? It's peaceful. It's got to be a damn sight better than this bloody town. I think I need to get away for a while. Maybe not come back. Going backwards is a mistake, don't you think? You should always keep moving forward, moving along. It's not too bad. The mayor's nuts, but other than the lighthouse keeper. She's gazing out to sea again, lost in thought. So if you find me some materials, maybe you can help me move. I mean, really move. There's an island I've heard about, Steel Point, just to the north. 2 units of lumber, and 2 units of scrap is all I need. I can make a new place for myself out there. You'd be welcome to visit, too. Just stack it up at Steel Point. When you have anything, I'll pay you when the job's done. So I need lumber and scrap. I need to get those. Find the key in the Marrows. Find the music box in Gale Cliffs. Find the ring in Stellar Basin. Find the necklace in Twisted Strands. And find the watch in the Devil's Spine. That's not gonna be an issue. And I need to find the engraved belt buckle. Gotta find a lot of stuff for being a fisherman. Aberrations. That's a lot. Call it a night, and then we'll go back out. It appears I have caught stuff in my crab pots. That's huge. So I'll fill the order now. And I've got an extra crab to sell. Might as well fish a little bit and come in with a full boat. There's not a lot of fish. And then I'll see if I can't get back around to the backside of Little Marrow to check out what they were talking about. You got any crabs for that order? Yes, I do. Do not for grab. If your crab pots get a little bit worn out, the shipwright might be able to patch them up. how I got the other one fixed. The fishmonger wraps up the crabs and hands you some money. It's not too bad. This'll do. Glad you got some use out of that old pot. You can always buy more here or repair damaged ones at the shipyard. I have one final request for you. As you've seen, some fish around here can develop odd deformities. What do you think happens to a person that eats the flesh of one of these mutants? Probably either sick or nuts. I'm gonna go with nuts, seeming that they're abhorrent creatures. Well, perhaps. But what I want to know for sure. Bring me a mutant fish. Any will do. Just keep this between the two of us. So you want me to give you fish aids. That'll work out perfectly for you. There's no way that'll ever backfire. Eating it. Lovecraftian horror. How could that ever go wrong? I better get a little bit of dredging done. Okay, this is gonna take a while if I only get one per every time I dredge. What is out here? This scrap? It looks like it. More scrap. Okay. I guess I'm just gonna mess it all up now. I was doing alright, now I'm doing terrible. That's depleted. And it's nighttime. So that takes an absurd amount of time. I don't like how the wind's glowing. Guess I can collect what's in the crab pots if it's not a ton of these guys, hopefully not. Alright. I can't. There's not enough room for that many fiddler crabs. But I might be able to get an upgrade now that I have the lumber and stuff. Remember, you don't have to have all the materials at once. You can store whatever you want. Whatever you have right here at the dry dock. Okay, I get that. I don't know what nets are for. I'd rather have more rod space. Add some there. Okay. Let's see. I get it. I get it. What else can I put scrap into? That's cloth. Need scrap? Yes, you do. I could technically get that right now, but it's not really what I want. I can sell you the one $37 fiddler. I'd hate to have the name Fiddler Crab. Now we'll go out. Ooh. Magic fish. Let's see what kind of Lovecraftian horror I drag up this time. Fang cod. Deviantly sharp teeth with chunks of smaller fish lodged between a hunger in its eyes. Oh, that's something. Is that the last? That is the last book I needed to read. So I've got the abhorrent fish for the fishmonger, and let's see if I can cut back here and take a look at what that lighthouse keeper was telling me. She was right. There's wrecked boats. And what's left of this boat is an old husk. You pull a little closer to it. It's inside. Free stuff? Don't mind if I do. The research part so I can get that other fishing rod. Is there any more stuff out here? The stone hums quietly, sending ripples to the air around it. Faint shapes dance upon its surface, vanishing before your eyes can focus on it. This can't go wrong. Touching magic rocks. The cold stone does not respond to your touch. I guess it can't go wrong. There are no repercussions to my actions. Something's up with this one. Oh, so this will be the key. This is a lot more. Wow. That's a fairly large key. That is a fairly large key. Whatever that unlocks is massive. That whale has some sharp teeth, if it is a whale. This is off, it looks like. Yes. So hopefully this will mean I can get some upgrades. And now I get to hopefully not die in this horrifically thick fog. You two. I can't fit you still. And I can fit you. Let's go and turn this in. That's not what I need. Yeah, research. Oh, so now I get to go buy it. I see how it is. Got any of those mutants with you? I sure do. Fishmonger takes the aberrated fish from you and clutches it close to his chest, wriggling his hands around its slimy body. Yes, this should do nicely. Here's what the fish is worth. Why don't you take these too? They're of no use to me. And now I can fish in the ocean too. Do you hear that? Sounds like the faintest whispering. You listen. Silence. In the stillness of the room, the fishmonger's hand begins to tremble. His face grows anguished. Please, sell what you need. Sell what you need, then leave. I must deal with this creature quickly now. Alright. I told you, eating funny fish isn't good. The fishmonger's door slams behind you. You hear the heavy scraping of a metal bar sliding across it. Alright, so he is gonna go nuts. And I am gonna learn how to fish in the ocean. And then large pot. More space-efficient design allows this pot to hold more before it needs emptying. Additional strengthening allows a cage to last longer, and with an improved design, this crab pot should be more effective at catching creatures. I think this is the one I would want. And then storage, I can put all this. I'm hearing magic off to my side. This one. So that, I'm not gonna need you. I'm not gonna need you. Use this one. And then I can put this oceanic, or no, because that's a lot of money. Wow. Yeah, that's expensive. Never mind. Actually, I could probably see what this can go on to instead of putting it in this storage. See what I can upgrade. I get it. I also could have gotten this. Basic trawl net. What does a net do for me? The simple design will passively catch basic fish when deployed. A wise investment for those who want to explore the ocean. Oh, so I can throw that out when I'm going on journeys and just catch things. I see how that works. I get it, I get it, I get it. Rest and get back out there. We need more money to unlock, or to build, or rather install my new ocean fishing. And now I can finally get this fiddler. I don't have to go repair all these things as well. I can pump them back out. And then I can set them back up and catch more crabs. And you can go set them back out there. Be enough. So this looks like more fish. Oh, I need to go give this key to the guy. That's what I was gonna do. Before immediately forgetting. Hopefully when I get the oceanic hydraulic rod, I can start catching those. So let's give this guy his key that he so desperately needs. Back to the ruined mansion. Into the collector's house, he's standing at the back of the room. Still holding the silver and crimson book, he seems impatient. Well, you have something, don't you? Show me. You hand him the key. The cold metal shimmers a strange shine as he holds it. The shape of the key, the teeth, the head. Now somehow it seemed changed. Smaller. Has it always been this way? Is this all? Where's the lock? Well, the collector grows agitated. It seems the pieces we're looking for have traveled further than I had anticipated. Much further, I suspect. In that case, allow me to aid in your travels. He turns a few pages in his book and mutters something low under his breath. A burst of light fills your vision, and you stagger back briefly. So he's magic. Now go. You have more relics to uncover. My intuition tells me that the current may have carried some debris to the southeast towards Gale Cliffs. Make that your priority. I'll mark the location on your map, where you can bring the search. Anything else? The words you read from that book, what did they do to me? The book holds power from the deep. I merely extend its powers towards you. Is there one in particular you would wish to know about? Haste. The words of haste are instant and cruel. They will impart a terrible speed to your vessel. Be warned, however, they put a great deal of stress on your engines. Are there other powers you wish to talk about? I don't have any other powers. How long have you lived here? Quite some time. I used to be a fisherman, as my father before. But 2 decades ago, I took up residence here. I needed to focus on other endeavors. I found that the island has a certain strength to it. Those dark basalt columns stretching downwards into the deep. Anything else? You know who owned these relics? Yes. Okay. He looks at you for a moment. A look of something like regret flashes in his eyes. An old friend. Anything else? Where should I look? You already told me that. Haste adds speed to your engines, but increase panic and engine heat. It's like giving me sprint in a horror game. I'm gonna act like I don't hear that. I think things will work out better for me if I pretend that's not something happening. I simply ignore the abhorrent creatures muttering under the waves. I'll be fine. So you want me to use it? I don't see that working unless I absolutely have to. I'm just gonna turn my boat into an IED. The lighthouse keeper emerges from the dark forest that flanks the town. She walks towards the dock with a confused look on her face. Oh, it's you. Who were you expecting? Your engine. It sounds like... Sorry, I mistook it for the vessel of an old friend. Dejected, she turns and walks back towards the lighthouse. So I take it all these things were the old mayor's things. What I'm getting from it, at least. That's not cool. Got a lot of stuff I have to sell. I don't know how long they're going to stay fresh. Hopefully until morning. In which case, hopefully I can sell them. Or else that's a lot of... nothing I've done. Ugh. Blinding headache today. Did you come by yesterday? I don't recall. Anyway, what can I do for you? You were closed yesterday. I'm gonna sell all this stuff that you weren't gonna let me sell last time. Also, I'm poor now. How'd that happen? Like, no money. Interesting. Let's sell these trinkets over at that guy. The pawn shop. I was hoping these would have bigger or more crabs in them. But that's about my luck. Found a ring and a chain that you value at dirt nothing. I need to fish a lot. Are these stingrays? Yes. They are in fact stingrays. These better be worth something. Far too large for them not to be worth something. I don't believe we need to catch another horror for the... Yeah, Yeah, we don't need to catch another horror. I think, yeah, we finished all his stuff. Now I just need to go there and on the opposite side of Little Morrow. But I want to make some money first before going all willy-nilly. Before taking our chances with the abhorrent creatures of the night. I can fit a cod. If I can catch one. That's the limit of what I can do. It's still midday. So I don't know if I could use haste to get out to the other side of Little Marrow. Now I'm getting my money back. I don't know if I can use haste to get out to the other side of Little Marrow before I start getting... before it's nighttime. I don't think I'm going to be able to get out there. I'll rest over here, and then I can go around to the other side and see what's back there. So we'll rest here, and then get around to the other side over here, and see what's marked on the map. It's a lot of fire. See how that would harm my engines. I see what I'm supposed to get. Alright, I get it. So this is where the belt buckle will be, right? Why is there so many gaps right next to each other? I'm never getting this up. Yeah, this is gonna be a nightmare. Okay, I gotta take it. Okay, that's gonna drive me nuts. How hard is it gonna be to dredge this one? Way easier. Oh yeah, we got a $7 old chain. That's right what we needed. This is gonna be scrap metal. Yeah, this dredging is gonna drive me nuts. I guess I'm going to do that tomorrow. I did not anticipate it being that difficult. That was not what I figured that would be like. Okay. Why is there horror music playing? Yeah, I'll sell you that $7 chain. Something you're into, right? A $7 chain. Old iron chain. Let's see if I can't dredge that up today. Still consider it fresh. A lot of colors in the wind. Let's see if it's gonna have pity on me this time. Does not look like it. Oh my god. What's this? Is that scrap metal? Might as well drag up the last of this. Now, what can I fish out here? That's new. Not gonna say no to it. That did just appear. I do need cloth though. And it's almost already dark. That's what I'm talking about. I need to leave. This haste can come in handy, it appears. I still don't know where it would serve a massive purpose. Just step it up and make it money. Let's see, what can I upgrade? You need 2 metal. There. You need 1 cloth. There. You need 1 metal. Let's store the rest of this. And nighty night. Now I can give this guy his son's belt buckle. It was odd that he didn't just walk to the other side of the island. It is the island he lives on. Get all the crabs, go give this guy his son's belt buckle, and then fix my crab pots, and then hopefully have enough time to go fishing. Hello, is everything okay? I got the belt buckle. Give the belt buckle to the man? Yes. Give the belt buckle to the man. This is his. Oh, thank you. Bless you. You've returned him to me. Please take this. I've not any money to pay you, but this might hold some value to you. You're right. It does. Anything else I can help you with? You do owe me, though. You did not pay me real money. And this is not a barter economy. If I can get what rod? Jet engine. Interesting. Oh, the ocean road. I can. For all of my money. I'm gonna hold off on that for a second. Yes, I did fix all that. Catch some fish, and then hopefully get that ocean rod installed tonight. I think they're hyping nighttime up too much. I have yet to be attacked by an abyssal horror. Therefore, I think they don't exist. The only thing that I've seen that's come to get me is phantom rocks that appear out of absolutely nowhere. What in the world? 3 heads writhe and struggle in unison, 3 mouths hang agape, then close shut together. 3 lives lived as one. 1 fate bound to many. I think that's the game yelling at me for talking about how the abyssal horrors aren't a thing. I think it's trying to prove me wrong. Maybe it'll fit one. Can fit 2 macro though. I believe is what this is. Or I get 1. Take what I can get, I guess. Haven't seen that strange red light in a while. Wonder what it was. It was the key. There's a cool key that was out there. I should have seen it. It was massive. That crimson glow in the sky seems to have gone away. The air feels quieter now, more settled. Have you noticed? Yeah, I directly played a part in that. What in the world? Did I unlock that, or? Interesting. So we need wood. Crab. Normal crab. Let's see what I can get with the ocean. Let's see if I can't catch these big guys. There's a shipwreck over there. Bronze whaler. Can I even fit 2 of you? This. How in the world? What kind of shape is this? Like no way to fit you. You all down into this corner, and then I move you up like that, and I move you, and get you in there? I don't think so. That's upsetting. Well, I gotta make back some of the money. Somehow. Now that I'm efficiently poor. Invested it all in a better thing to fish, but at the same time, I have no money. Writhing mass of lumps twisting and pulling their way under the scales of their vessel. How long has it lived like this? Jesus. They certainly weren't holding back and creating abhorrent creatures. That's kind of one of the general vibes of it, but jeez. That fish is horrible. So I can sell this old engine and get this new engine. And then rest until tomorrow, and then I think I want to go check out that other island where I saw that boat crashed. Allow me to get there much faster. There we go, there's a fiddler. I have to set these out deeper if I want fiddlers. Let's go see what that wreck over there is about. Hopefully it's got pretty much anything for building. Looks like there's something to dredge over there. And that's stingrays, maybe? A once strong wooden hull lays broken against the shoreline. The stern is completely beached. You pull a bit closer and manage to clamber into the back of the wreck and look around. Research part, pearl earrings, and a cloth bolt, and some scrap. It only took all morning to get over here. There's valuables here. More pearl earrings. And knowing the pawn shop guy, he's gonna tell me that they're worth 7 cents each. And I should be happy that he even pays me the 7 cents he says they're worth. It's 25 each. I'm still getting scammed. That one just seems better. Higher quality mesh allows the net to hold more and last longer than its basic counterpart while still being a great option for passive income. This time I'm going to get into nets, I might as well get a better net. tackle shark. There's some mental math there and it ain't gonna work. Grab some eagles. There's gonna be a bunch of them over here. That'll be it for eels. Then we go back and sell everything we've got and dump a bunch of stuff into upgrading the boat. Sleep, do it again. Dry dock. You I can actually finish. You I don't have. You I also don't have. And I can't start working on that yet. So this is just gonna have to hang out. I need wood for pretty much everything. And money. I can finish that. That gives me those slots. Which... can't really use just yet. Huh. I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to do with that. So I have a day remaining. Some night fishing. Seems to be worth more. Whatever that light was, we're gonna ignore it. Probably just a lighthouse after all. Nothing bad ever happens at night. They're all just joshing me. They're trying to keep me down. Don't want me to become rich. That's why they don't want me fishing at night for all the high value fish. Trying to keep me down. That wasn't there before. Seems like cheating. Shouldn't be allowed to do that. I don't get to just spawn fish in my hole, so you can't just spawn rocks in front of me. See, that's what I'm talking about. That's money. Fix this. I don't hear you. There's no noise out there. Okay, that's not funny. I'm going insane. Maybe nighttime should be worried about, I guess. I'll get 2 more of those, burn all my money on that, and dump them all out there. Should see what happens when I set them deeper. Hopefully that makes me a lot of money. If not, I'm making poor financial decisions. Well, there's another one of those. Cod seem to be affected far more than anything else by this, whatever that is. chalk it up to fish aids. They seem to be affected far more than any other species. See, I'm catching all these mackerel. I don't see them having features that they shouldn't have. They're all plenty normal. Nothing strange going on there. Some fish prefer deeper water, while others stick to the shallows. If you're looking for something specific, it's important to know what depth you're working with. I've just found everything that's deeper is more expensive. I'd say that's pretty much all that matters. At least to you, right? I want to fish. There we go. I wonder what would happen if I caught a trophy abhorrent fish. What would they do then? Let's see, is there a shark out here that I can catch? Those seem to go for something. Way down there. Alright. I see how this is gonna be. I see how this is gonna be. They're gonna be problematic, are they? Put you there. And sharks are the very not cool. They do not want to fit. Okay, of course you catch a fiddler crab. That's just great. That's just right dandy. Fishmonger, here's all your fish. I need to go and grab that fiddler, sell it, and then call it a night. Anything out here that wants to get caught? Hiding in the shallows. I see you. There you are. What in the world? I want to go see what that ship's doing, but I also think that'd be a terrible idea. I'm gonna save that for a different day. There's a lot of ships out here. Why'd my light fail? I thought they said don't go out at night. Why is everyone out at night? I haven't seen that strange light in a while. I should probably head over to, I caught that. I should probably head over to, where does he want me? Over here. Fish up his next thing. Collect all this. Oh. Never mind, I want to go grab that. Whatever this is. The magic fish. Many-eyed mackerel. Gill plates dotted with eyeballs, superfluous but scanning. Frantically, all eyes see right through you. I hate that. I'll take it back. Cod or worse. Cod or way worse. Or mackerel or worse. Wrong species of fish. Guess you're there. Hopefully all these fish are worth something. In which case, I can then make my journey out over there and hopefully do what I'm supposed to be doing. Not all schools of fish are the same. Some contain abnormal specimens. Sometimes you can even just tell by looking. Okay, so he's telling me that the weird looking, the magic fish, the little glowy particles popping up are what signifies a fish different than what I've got. So I gotta build that lady's house. I just forgot about that. Is that what's over here, or is that... I assume over here is where the next thing that guy wants me to dredge up is. Right? I think. Might be right. Might be wrong. Nope, I was wrong. This is where the builder wants her house. Sleep till tomorrow and dredge up all the stuff over there. Hopefully there's lumber so I can finish this mission for her. Hopefully there's more than one plank. Okay, looks like I'm getting this done. I take it you're gonna be valuable? Yes. A goblet. Interesting. Ear claw. If I'm correct, I think I just saw a ship over there on another island. Or I'm just going insane. I might be going insane. Nope, that's definitely a boat over there. So I can go check that out. Or I assume it's a boat. Who knows what it could be. It could be a ship that's the size of a boat, or a fish the size of a boat. Let the builder know. I will do that. Make haste. And it appears the pots all caught what they need to catch. How many little basic crabs can I fit? Have to come back out and pick these all up and repair them. Invest in one of those nets. That'll pay itself off pretty fancily. Where do we get more cloth? I will be right with you, builder. Okay, you're gonna have a fiddler again. There's the boat full again. Crab pots did really well. What is the dry dock? Like I said, I'll be right with you, lady. I'll finish doing my job. I am the fisherman after all. Fix that, sell the crab, and I can talk to you. You've done it? Well, no sense in wasting time. Let's get moving. You are cargo. That's annoying. Good riddance to you, Great Marrow. I'm onward bound. I'll set it up in the morning. Still got that. Done that, and off we are to your new home, Miss Builder Lady. Wish you the best of luck in your endeavors. Tugboat. There and see what he's doing. We are. Yes, yes, this'll do. Thank you, fella. Give me a short while to get things built here. You're welcome back anytime. She reaches into her toolbox and pulls out a handful of components. Take these. Always good to have them on hand. It looks like helping people is how to research stuff. That seems to be the common denominator here. Let's go see what this guy's doing. Hopefully not take all day. Whose boat is this? Inspect. You pull alongside the boat at anchor. There are signs of life on board, but nobody appears to greet you. Call out. Almost immediately, a small slot in the door snaps open. A pair of frantic eyes peer out at you. Who goes there? A fisherman. What do you want? I was just checking to see if you're okay. Do I seem okay? No. I'm very much not okay. I'm supposed to be delivering this package to Little Marrow, but I'm being stalked. A huge Leviathan lurks in these deep waters. I've seen it. It hung in the water, its gaping mouth just below the boat. I would have swallowed the vessel whole if I hadn't bolted for these shallows. I'm not going any further into this accursed island chain. I could deliver the package to Little Marrow for you. Would you? Well, that would work, I guess. Large package. Addressed to the dock worker at Little Marrow. It's dense, damp, and very sticky. Dude, what do they got? Ikorio pushes a lumpy brown package through the door hole. It squinches slightly as you take it in your hands. Dark fluid oozes from one corner. Thank you, stranger. This is bound for the dock worker at Little Marrow. I'm not sure what's inside, but listen. I know this sounds crazy. Sometimes I think I can hear the faintest whisper coming from it. I'm not supposed to be transporting live goods. Don't have the equipment for it. So just be careful with this thing, whatever it is. Here, why don't you take this too? Again, an item emerges from the door hole, this time a book. Just pushed through, then thuds onto the deck below. You pick it up. I'll be on my way whenever the coast is clear. Safe travels. He's overreacting. There's nothing to fear in these waters. He just has to not think about it. We got time. Let's catch whatever this is. Oh, this is different. This is definitely different. Blackfin tunas. I don't see what's wrong with getting massive, oozing black packages. Okay, what was that? Hornet squid. Rude squid. Tentacles sprout from a glowing core inside a gelatinous sac. Other cores lay dormant alongside. Very cool. That's not the light. You want that. The dock worker needs the package. How's the day treating you? Got a package for you. Delivery, eh? Oh, it's a big one. Let me see. Takes a large package and examines it gently with his hands. He lifts it to one ear and listens for a while. He seems satisfied. Much appreciated, friend. Now, if you'll excuse me. Wish me luck. He turns and hurries off down the dock without another word to you, or compensation. What a dick. Relaxed mind. I assume that's gonna make me go insane less. Rods. Mangrove coast. Extended support poles give the net an impressive potential capacity without compromising on mesh quality. I don't know what I want. I don't really need more crab pots, and I'm not even using the net, but these rods don't seem to do anything for me. I'm gonna try to get this. I think that we're gonna go for a better engine. Hopefully that pays off, and I don't end up just wasting it. Catch some fish. I could probably get the wood. but seeming with how dark it was getting, there was no need to chill there or take any longer, because dredging takes forever. Passes the clock like crazy. I don't know how you do it every day. These old bones wouldn't cut it on the high seas. Probably because I'm crazy. $1,000, so I might as well. Get a better engine, just go that much faster, I guess. What have the crab pots yielded? A lot of regular crab. $100 worth of crab. So there's all that. What do I need to search for relics? Gale Cliffs. All the way down there, huh? It's a long ways. How much money do I have? 900. Probably start dredging to get the boat built up and go on further adventures abroad. See, the clock runs just completely out. Dry dock, I believe. It's 100. Tomorrow. So goes for a little bit of change, and then I should be able to get 3 engines, which should speed things up dramatically for the longer journey. now we go way faster. So we'll repair these, assuming that I probably will be gone for a while. See how they perform if I dump them in deeper water. Might as well use haste on this one. To get all the way out there. Interesting. That's a ship. You pull up to a wreck with a familiar-looking hull. It's almost identical to the ship given to you by the mayor, except this one has a huge breach in one side. You're tied up alongside the old wreck. Look in the cabin. You're in the cabin. Look in the cupboards and drawers. The cupboards and drawers have been completely and methodically emptied. All the drawers are missing. Try to find a loose floorboard. There aren't even any floorboards left. Check the overhead electrical equipment. The equipment is all still there. Though surely exposed to the elements has fried the internals, you angle the overhead radio down to get a closer look. A note slips off the top, and you put it into your pocket to read later. Let's see, what's in the cargo? You poke through the cargo. Weak valve engine. Basic fishing pole. I can just throw that there, I guess. Well, that'll always be there. Look at that. Not gonna lie. I heard that thing and I thought that was the Leviathan that one guy was talking about. That wouldn't have been so cool. No. Not hit me. Artifact manifest. Let's not hit me with that. Oh. Traveling merchant. Ahoy there. You're a new face. A fisherman, I take it. Perfect. Well, we should get along like a house on fire. Haha. I'm a traveler and a merchant, all rolled into one. If you have any fish to sell, I'll take them on board and sell them at the next town I come across. Likewise, I haul a small cargo of equipment between places. You're welcome to peruse the stock and see if there's anything that takes your fancy. Come and see me when you're ready to trade. Floating dockyard, yeah. You might be used to dry docks at other ports, but we can make the same upgrades to your boat with here at this floating dock. Check it out. Interesting. I don't have any wood, unfortunately. I can rest here and pass the time. Oh. Hey again. Come by for a chat? You need help with anything? Assistance from an angler? Absolutely. I've been trying to collect records of where each species of fish is located. I figured out most of them on my travels so far, but there are a few I haven't been able to track down. Reckon you could find and share them with me? Sure, I can help with that. Great. The fish I have left to track down are the oarfish, gulper eel, Goliath tigerfish, and coeolith. I know a little about each species already, so maybe I can point you in the right direction. What do you need to know? Where's the oarfish? Given that the oarfish has a long and fragile body, I suspect they'll live in a reasonably deep but calm water. Maybe the shelter of Gale Cliffs would suit them. What about the other fish? Gulper eels. I know that gulper eels live in the deepest depths imaginable. You'll have to get some specialist gear to catch one of those. Goliath tigerfish. You guys are legitimately scary. They hunt in murky, swampy water in the shade of trees, some mangroves. Actually, I have no idea. But they are a primordial feel to them, don't you think? So that'll be at the devil's whatever. I need... That's really loud. There's more tuna? No. Blackmouth salmon. Decaying blackmouth. A shimmering blackness permeates the flesh of this relentless fish. Muscles atrophied and decaying, but still it swims on. Interesting. Let's go sell these and see what they're worth. Hopefully something. They are worth something. That's good to know. So I believe this is... So I gotta go in there. But I am where I need to be. Are these fish? Cool. Wreck fish. Typically inhabiting caves and shipwrecks, these fish can grow big enough to eat small sharks. Good to know. They're huge. I can just ride out on this one. There we go. Wow. An old man emerges from one of the nearby broken buildings and hobbles towards you. Oh, greetings. Don't get many visitors around here. What is it that you need? This place doesn't seem safe. Why do you live here? I've been stubbornly hiding out here for quite some time, truth be told. I've been reconsidering my position lately. I've been happy here for so long. My wife and I had such a beautiful life until the collapse. Now I'm alone, and cut off by land and sea, if only with these trembling rocks on all sides. Could help you move to wherever that place is. It's not that simple. My brother would never, you see. I used to live in Ingerfill with my brother. He was a whaler back in the day. Things were bad. We fought a lot, mostly about how our parents' inheritance should be divided. We were in the prime foolishness of our youth. When my wife and I decided to move here, I took the family crest, stole it from him. Now, after all this time, I can't return without it. Where is it? That's where the problem lies. After the collapse, that creature, it dragged the debris from the house down into its wretched burrows. The crest went down with it. It's a lost cause, I know. But if you were to find it, it's a large, whalebone crest. It would mean the world to me. I'll look for it. Thank you. But please, be careful. I don't know how I'm gonna get in there. A pile of loose debris. Clearing this would take some strong explosives. And where would a man like myself find such tall or such strong explosives? What in the world? What in God's good name was that thing? Hello again. What can I do for you? What in the world? Tell me more about the creature that lives in the cliffs. Oh, it lives here. That would have been wonderful to know earlier. It's been burrowing tunnels through the base of the cliffs. You can see the gigantic holes it leaves just below the surface. As it forces its way out, it often causes rock falls, so if you plan on going in there, keep an ear out. Should it catch sight of you, well, you should be able to outrun it. It's quite slow, provided you can navigate the passageways. What else is there to know? What else do you want to know? What's happening to the cliffs? You're being consumed from the core by that hateful serpent. Haven't you seen it? Yes, I have. Nobody believed me, not until it started devouring our foundations, opening up chasms beneath our homes. It was nightmarish, walking in the night, to the sound of a creature slithering somewhere underneath. It seems to have turned its attention to elsewhere, but not before it took everything from me. What else do you want to know? Do you know of any shipwrecks around here? Someone used to live here, kept their ship moored at the base of the cliff until it was struck by some falling rocks and sunk to the bottom. They were devastated at the loss. We all were. It was a beautiful boat, decorated in all manner of memorabilia from their travels. At low tide, I can still see what's left of the masthead poking through the waves. What else is there to know? Do you know of how I could clear the debris around here? You probably need some explosives to shift those rocks around. My brother at Ingerfield used to make explosives. For the whaling operations, you see. Nasty stuff. With the whales all gone, I can't imagine he's still in business. What else do you want to know? Well, I know what I'm supposed to be doing. And you're saying your brother makes bombs. Which is a bit suspicious. Okay, so it doesn't like that. It really doesn't like me. Whatever abhorrent demon that is, it doesn't like me. Ingerfield. Ingerfield resident. What is it? Do you need help with anything? I've been trying to prepare a special meal for my partner, but I've been having some issues. Around here we considered aged conger eels to be a particular delicacy. You may say they're rotting, but they're delicious if prepared correctly. Normally, we'd bury them in the ground and allow them to mature, but our dogs keep digging them up and eating them. I can't raise the subject without spoiling the surprise. Can you bring me an aged conger eel? I don't know where they are, but I will try. Where can I catch conger eel? Ah yes, they can be tricky to find. I'm told they inhabit the holes and burrows within the cliff themselves. Oh great, so they're where the massive serpent is. Imagine they've been fished out around the edges, so you may have to venture into the passageways of the cliff to find them. Oh, and did I mention that they only come out at night? Yes, I believe they hide during the day. Good luck. Anything else? Well, so they're just very dangerous. It's wonderful. What is it? I heard you used to make explosives. I did. Sometimes a carcass needed breaking up. It wasn't the most efficient, or the more pleasant, but it got the job done. I've been thinking about getting back into it. I might be able to rustle up something strong enough to clear those debris piles in the cliff. But I'm not sure. I don't have any energy these days. I'd have use for explosives like that. Alright, I'll think on it some more, but I'll make no promises. Anything else? Pretty much all I need. It'd be real cool if that guy made bombs, though. Made bombs, we could get a lot done. Yeah, those guys aren't worth that much. On a bigger boat, that would make more sense. So that's refined metal, you say? Why are we playing Star Wars music? Why does it sound like things are under my boat? These are all valid questions, I believe. Did it again. So I need to find the whale crest, the whalebone crest at a wreck. I assume it's the wreck in there. That wasn't worth it. I have no idea where the demon is now. This is gonna be a rough night. What in the world was that? Alright, so where would this whalebone crest be? It's in this maze? This hellish maze? Great. It's really cool. It's really fascinating, actually. That whaling dude should really start building bombs. Would be really cool. Really hip and neat. Creatures nowhere to be seen. Sell these fish. I don't know. I assume I have to get the whalebone crest for that guy to start making bombs again. I just don't know how about to do. Some time ago, just after the last whale was brought in, there was a sudden exodus from Gale Cliff. Dozens of ships sailed past, packed up and hurrying away north as fast as they could. They were waving and shouting something at us from their boats. We couldn't make it out. Never did see or hear of them since. Anything else? A real wreck. The real wreck around here is the settlement of Gale Cliffs. My brother ditched us and moved over those cliffs years ago. Suspect he's regretting his decision now, the devil. Ingerfill used to be a whaling town, emphasis on the used to be. We would go out, bring in a carcass, and then the rest of the town would get to work. But the whales got scarce some 20 years ago. And now look at us, barely scraping by for a new candle. Anything else? Life does not seem to be so great here. That's why I believe, my good lad, you should build bombs. I will pay you handsomely for said bombs. It's a win-win. Let's see if I can't find a way into this place. If there is a way into this place. What on earth? There's a dock, right? Campsite. You stand in the center of the campsite. The fire embers are cool, but the ash is still steadily blowing into the wind. Take a closer look at the campfire. A large flat rock sits atop the charred wood of the campfire. A handful of tiny fish bones can be seen poking through the ashes. Kick the ashes. Cool, research part. What you want to do? Look for footprints. You find no footprints, but unfamiliar symbols have been sketched in the dust nearby. Some have been erased with the hasty sweep of a foot. What will you do? Check the makeshift tent. The tent is a sheet of cloth suspended over some sticks. There's nothing inside save for a smooth hollow in the dirt where someone slept. I guess there's nothing left to do other than sleep and go into this big old cavern behind me. Nothing could go wrong. I'm merely entering a place where demons are. Things have gone wrong. Quickly, I assume. Quite quickly. Good lord. Tokyo drift around this fool. Ow! Not good. I got the crest, but at what cost? I hate it here. This place is a nightmare. Things are breaking. There's a demon chasing me. This isn't cool. It's knocking rocks down. Ooh, a letter. I should probably read all these letters I've got. There's no demons behind me, because I am ignoring them. Therefore, they're not real. I'm gonna go fix my boat, and then I'll talk to you, old man. Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good. Shipyard. My money. What can I research? I need to get a mangrove rod going, won't I? Sleep, go give that guy his crest, and hopefully he gives me, or makes his brother make me bombs, and then I can start blowing things up. And I can open a whole bunch of places up. That's the wrong brother. The thieving brother lives this way. That's a tornado, or a water spout. Hello there, hermit. Is this your family crest? You found it! I never thought I'd see this beauty again. But now, I have a further favor to ask. Would you take this to my brother at Ingerfell? Tell him. Tell him his brother is sorry, and would like to come home. You know, I could see him being angry, but I don't think he's gonna cast you aside, asunder, leave you to die. What is it? I believe this crest is yours. Gods, I haven't seen this since. Humph. So he did take it. I knew it. Your brother's sorry. Will you let him come home? I don't know if I was in a right state when he left. Okay, fine. He can stay in my old workshop. At least for the time being, but I'll need some time to clear it out. While I'm doing that, perhaps you can do something for me. See, I've been trying to clear some debris in the pathways through the cliffs to make a shortcut with explosives. I was able to set a charge, but the cliffs seemed particularly unsteady that day, so I didn't risk detonating it. Just need to get back there and set it off. It's not far in. I left many yellow flags nearby, you can't miss it. Anything else? So I could have blown that up, had I known what it was. Let's read a book. Alright, so these messages. Deep sky, deep forever. Casket seal broken. Fog core? 5 rise, he knows. So that guy's nuts. The ramblings of a madman. Vessel SY Grand Prize. Owner Mr. Michael Schult. Port Gale Cliffs. Oaken Music Box. Purchased from an antiquarian. Oh my god, I can't pronounce that. At Little Marrow for a bargain price. Previously salvaged from an undisclosed shipwreck. Has the letter J carved on the underside, otherwise in reasonable condition, has not been opened for fear of damaging the mechanism. Pending inspection by a locksmith. Wooden mask, carved wooden tribal mask, said to bring good luck, fertility, good health, fortune, and rain and protection from evil spirits. Traded for a pair of socks and a pocket watch chain. 12-piece tea set. Bone china, 6 times cup, 6 times saucer acquired from an Eastern dealer. Do not use. Jar of earth, a jar containing earth from a meteorite impact site, allegedly. 9th September 1927. He still refuses to take me on board when he's working. He's convinced that I will find it dull or that the crew will be crass or otherwise intolerable. Perhaps I'm being overly needy. I know he needs time alone, but I am so desperately bored at home when he is away. He recently installed some salvaging equipment onto the boat. I think the idea of pulling up treasure is terribly exciting. I must convince him to let me go. Let me have a go. Pursuits. Catch rare fish. Detonate a bomb. And rot meal. Oceanic abyssal, so that's gonna be deep. These don't look right. Alright, buddy, you're going home. But first I'm detonating a bomb, because I think it'll be funny. Oh, he got me. Again. Oh, I guess I can't take you back yet. Your brother said he's willing to work with you, but I gotta go finish his quest line first before he's ready to have you back. I think he's gonna give me bombs in exchange for whatever. Retired whaler. You've done it. We heard the blast from here. Gods, the echo. I'm surprised the cliffs didn't come down on your head. I've got things ready here. Go tell my brother that he can come home. I think your brother's gonna be pretty happy to hear that, seeming that he's living in what is essentially a war-torn village that is being besieged by a demon from the deep. Hermit. Hello again, what can I do for you? Your brother forgives you. He's found a place for you to stay. He does? It's a huge weight off my chest. One so old I hardly remembered it was there. Right. Well, I'm packed and ready to go. Come on, old man. The hermit climbs aboard with all his belongings. Let's go, hermit. Your brother's gotta make me IEDs. So I can blow up caves and terraform things how I see fit. Well, here we are. The hermit notices the old whaler standing on the dock, waiting for him. Huh. Little brother, you're home. I'm so sorry. I was so foolish. We both were. Come inside. Let me get your bags. The two brothers walk away down the dock. One of them pauses for a moment, turns back to you. Oh, stranger. You find any more debris that need clearing? I'm working on making some more packed explosives. Come by the old whaling yards anytime. Here, this is on the house for all your help. Does he pack them in ivory? I hope you can put them to good use, wherever you find cause for it. These bombs are dirt cheap. I see no reason why not to just have a lot on hand. I'll just dump them in storage. One or two of these with me. I gotta go get fixed, but now I've got bombs. Means I can go blow up stuff. Shipyard. Yep, I need you to fix my boat, because I blew it up. I got hit by a demon. I don't have any talking buddies over here. And I blow up these rocks and use explosives. You set the charge and light the fuse. The debris crumble away. It's dredging time. Uh-oh. The music box is huge. Relic disco. I'm gonna pull this up along here. Sapphire earrings. No, sleepy. Should be able to blow this up and start getting those eels in there next night. Breeze crumble away. This looks like refined metal. It is refined metal. I won't have to pay $500. I think that's what it costs. So now I can return to the collector and believe my storage that away. That away. And I should be able to just fish around here for a little bit, wait till night, and then tiger. Catch those eels tonight, rot them here, and then begin heading back. And that should catch me a pretty penny before I head home. Might as well catch one of these big fish again. Not quite worth it, but might as well catch them. If I can catch them. Jesus. Wreckfish. I can get another one? Good lord. Because that's the perk from the book I read. They're just never gonna run out, are they? Nighttime seems to be getting close. Wrong button. Not F, it's... or not X, it's F. So now that it's getting dark, I should be able to go into this cavern here and catch those eels. It said they're down in here, right? Or was I reading too much into that? I might have read too much into that. They might just be in the cliffs. I don't know what these are. Stonefish. What on earth was that? I found it. I figured it out. I did the math. Oh my god. Well, can't be helped. It's not gonna help me though. Oh god. What in the world is that? There's only one way to know. Go and look. I'm a real man. Oh, never mind. It's just making me nuts. Alright, maybe going out into the deep water in search of insanity was a bad idea. Turns out bad idea. Don't go out in the dark. They were right. Darkness bad. Darkness bad. I mean, can being insane really hurt me? I got fish to catch after all. That wasn't... Are there any eels in here? No eels? I think I'm losing my cool a little. Alright, it looks like I'm chilling back out. Gelatinous stonefish. Flesh and scales intent on shuffling away from the creature struggling to maintain. Could you leave me alone? And you had to take out an engine too? What the hell? That's just incredibly rude. A sturgeon? I can't carry many though. And those look like more tuna or trout. This place is dangerous. Keep breaking my boat, lady. You're making bank off of me. Actually, I need one of my bombs, please. Yeah. We'll blow a hole in this over here so I can sneak around. Extra sneaky breaky like. Use bombs. Debris crumble away. Guarantee that demon's coming for me. I can sense him. You the eels I need? You are not eels. You are manticore. You're huge! Where are you? Where are you? I don't need you guys. I need... need eels. I don't know where they are. She said in the cliffs. I could be anywhere in here. Sprouting eel, an eruption of crystalline growths burst from its skin. Sharp shapes clatter and resonate. Huh. This place just isn't safe. I don't know anyone who... Oh, please. That was pretty unfunny. I'm losing it. Yeah, I don't know how many... I don't remember how many cougar eels she wanted, so I'm actually gonna hold on to this. Prepare my boat, go to sleep. don't... I assume I just have to leave the fish out? How many did I need for her? 1. Okay, so I can sell this nice one. So I guess I'll dump you in here. And sell the rest of this stuff. That eel is a very odd shape. It's not very... These fish aren't very, caring on how hard it is for me to stuff them in my boat. Oh, encyclopedia. One caught, 2 caught. Interesting. Coastal. Shallow. Interesting. A ton of money. I don't have the wood. I just need the wood. There's wood in these cliffs. Just need a little bit. Or I know where wood is. I bet you I can make it. It's over by that old campsite on the other side. I can sneak through here. And slither on through. I can find... Where's the wood? I could have sworn. There it is. Alright, you demon. Just leave me alone so I can dredge up some 2x4s so I can fix my boat. I said, let's leave me alone. Leave me alone? That's really inconsiderate. You're lucky I need this wood. You're lucky I need this wood so badly. Okay, well, we're not allowed to go insane yet. I gotta go upgrade this boat. Ah, yes. I know how to go insane less now, I think. What in the world is that noise? One of you guys in here is different. I found him. A scourging bass. Shapes swirl inside the bulging, clouded eyes. Blinded by the light of the surface, but perfectly suited for searching the depths. I really do like the undertoning horror of this whole scenario and how everyone just treats these Lovecraftian demons as though it's just, you know, oh, that's just another day. Another day in the ocean. Happens sometimes, you know. Sometimes the fish just get become unspeakable horrors. It happens. It's stale. Floating dock. So I have pretty much everything other than the wood. Wood seems to be my worst enemy. You go there, you go there, you go there, you go there, you go there. It's $500 I have that. All I've done is made money. Floating dock. This would have been a pain if I had to buy it. That would have emptied the bank. And I need 2 more planks of wood, and then we got a better ship. I think I'm gonna rest. Hopefully that eel is rotten by the time we get to the morning. Rotten. And we can turn this in, and I think I'm gonna call it there. Got a lot done. Made a bomb factory, met a crazy wizard, found a Lovecraftian horror. Age conger eel. Perfect, this will do wonderfully. I can offer you a small sum in thanks. It's not small compared to what most people pay me. Safe travels. I say small as though that's very small. It's more than most other people pay me. But I believe that's where I'm going to call it. Thanks for stopping by and watching.